Hi, everybody. My name is Tyler Verhoff, and this is my EDL 850 Module 14 case study final, going over the internet use violations in a particular school. I hope you enjoy. Category 1, Problem Identification and Analysis. So the scenario in this case study has to do with a student who posted a social media threat to a student. The principal, Dr. Smith, is a veteran principal in the school system with established experience into situations like this. So this is a good principal for such a situation. Miss Tate, who the threat was against, is a talented honors teacher with minimal experience, so a young teacher. She has high expectations for her students in her classroom, which her students do not particularly respect. Miss Tate was sent an anonymous email, which included a link to a social media website that stated, "Who wants Miss Tate to disappear?" Miss Tate took this action as a threat and reacted very emotionally, as most of us would, and reported that threat to Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith then reacted professionally, not getting too emotional to the claim, and seemed to follow a procedural system to take actions to the next phase of discipline. Dr. Smith asked Miss Tate of suspicious students who may not care for her and who could possibly be a suspect in this case. And Miss Tate inquired about a student named William who has showed displeasures for Miss Tate's expectations and a lack of respect for her class. And she indicates that a lot of his talents are in the technology area, and even students have came to William with problems, and he has helped them in the past, so that's why she suspects him. What we need to know: the email address that is connected to the social media website, which the claim is upon. What was intended to be accomplished with the creation of this platform and threat? Was the page created on a school-issued computer? Has an instance of cyberbullying ever occurred in this school before? Maybe it could be linked back to that. And my problem identification for this is a teacher was sent an anonymous message about a media page directed towards a teacher with a possible threat. It is the job of the principal to ensure the safety of the teacher and uncover the perpetrator behind this situation. Category 2, my proposed plan of action with appropriate strategies for implementation. Dr. Smith should inform administration and superintendent about the incident. The administration should formulate ideas and try to uncover the issues. Dr. Smith should collaborate with the school IT employee first to try to uncover the IP address of that threat. And this is where I think most of this situation can be resolved. School IT people are very connected, and they can get access to a lot of things online. And I would almost guarantee that we could figure out the IEP address of the student who made this page, and then we can uncover from there what should happen. And based on results from that school IT person, inform Miss Tate of what was uncovered, and from there, then go and meet with the suspected students, have Dr. Smith and maybe another administrator in there uncovering all the evidence, and present that to William and see if he would confess to the actions, or even tell us if more students were involved. And Dr. Smith, after this, then should always observe the management of Miss Tate's classroom, and just to kind of keep an eye on her so nothing like this ever happens again. Category 3, resolve the issues based on promoting the success of all students. We need to always keep in mind what is best for the safety of the students. If this was in my school, I would hold an assembly for all students about the seriousness of the online threats and dangers, and just help them better understand the sanctions of the cyber violence, and educate the students of the law related to these internet use violations. I want to really show students how serious these violations are, and to ensure that nothing like this ever happens again. So I would demonstrate to students how easy it is to discover who does what on the internet, especially on school computers, because you have a link to everything in your school system, and you'll be able to uncover pretty much anything with the technology that we have today. And ensure the students that everyone is responsible for their own actions when they use the internet. Like, there is no stone unturned. Like, the administration will be seeing everything that happens in the school, because this is their network, this is their routers, these are their internet, and they have a right to do that. And always be conscious of what you post online, because you never know how that can affect you and negatively affect you in your life. Posting our every thought and all information on social media nowadays can really negatively affect you. So I would just want to educate students on that aspect. Everything you post is connected and can be drawn back to you. Category 4, debriefing the problem. So what were you thinking, feeling, and valuing when responding to this problem? The hurt for a staff member? Scared for what might happen in this situation? The disappointment of students? Concern for the student body and the community? What kind of regulations could be committed? How would this affect a community if something like this happened? It could have gotten a lot worse. And what are the issues unresolved or open to further investigation? Was there possibly other students involved in creating the website? Was this action committed on a computer that was a property of the school? We still don't know that yet. And whose original email was connected to the page? Who was the anonymous tipster that sent the email to Miss Tate? Those are some things that we need to think about. In reflection, category 5. How did you, the education teacher at the building level, apply knowledge that promotes the success of every student by acting with integrity? We held the actions of all students responsible. We educating the student body of the seriousness of online threats and sanctions, and publicly stating all the facts and evidence that we found in the investigation to remain transparent. Component 2. How did you, the education leader at the building level, apply knowledge that promotes the success of every student by acting with fairness? Well, we consulted with the IT employee to uncover all the evidence, and we'll communicate the evidence found with the administration and public to create that transparency and to always just really be fair and carry out the punishments, setting a precedent for the other students of internet violations. So we're just making a culture, like pretty much a zero tolerance policy. If you create these threats or actions online that could put someone's life in danger or make them feel uncomfortable or doing anything of the sort, this is what is going to happen to you. In category 5 in reflection, component 3, how did you, the education leader at the building level, apply knowledge that promotes the success of every student by acting in an ethical manner? Well, we held responsible students accountable for their actions, issuing a fair punishment, and we collaborated with school staff members to uncover the truth and unbiased evidence, and with integrity, holding school assembly of the seriousness of internet violations and educating those students so actions like this never happen again. I hope you all enjoyed this presentation over the case study involving the internet use violations. And these are situations for us as administrators that we are always going to kind of be in the light of. I mean, as the years go on, technology is just going to further get better and better and better, especially with artificial intelligence. You're going to be able to uncover and do things that we can't even predict right now. So situations like this are preparing us as young administrators for the unexpected. And we just have to think on our feet and always be conscious of the trends that kids are going to be in, because there's always going to be evil with technology, and it is up to us to create the good and always discipline in the best manner possible for the safety of the students. Thank you very much. This has been a great class. I have learned so much, and I thank you all for watching today. Have a wonderful summer.